Good day, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Follow Uno Road. And as always, I'm your host, Jumoke Ogunsuada. And here with me, I have my co-host, the one and only practical practitioner, the man who is full of wisdom and experience. Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you very much. My name is Practitioner Oluwatoyin Adesuji.
And today we're going to be talking about action. Now, that's a strong word. And I am also here with my writing pad, and I want you to get yours. And as always, please go and inform friends and families, get your pen, get your book, because we are about to hit the road. And we'll be back. Don't go nowhere, but invite others. Welcome back to Follow Uno Road. And as I said earlier, I am Jumoke Ogunsuada. And today we're going to be talking about the word action. Now, welcome on Baxa. And as we said, we're going to be talking about action. So please, I want you to elaborate on that word.
It's my pleasure to be here once again. And thank you, Jumoke Ogunsuada. To start with, the word action connotes process of doing something, typically to achieve an aim. I take that again. The word action connotes process of doing something, typically to achieve an aim. In other words, it means an act. Action signifies the propeller of the first step in any endeavor.
So what are the process of taking action?
Well, that's a very good question. The first step is you must be inspired. Peradventure must have heard this sculptor that says, if you have no one to inspire you, you will definitely inspire, which is true. And I must confess that the best form of inspiration is self-inspiration, which means you must be inspired. The first step of any great achievement is action.
Inspire. Because there's a new word I'm going to use right now for myself and for people. We say, if you have no one to inspire you, you will aspire. Wow, that's so deep, and I think that's going to be one of my watchword right now. But then, if let's say in a situation where you're going to take action, because right now I'm inspired, and definitely I'm going to take action. How far can one go in terms of taking action?
Well, one, you must believe in yourself. For you to achieve the impossible. The reason why many people are finding it difficult to take action lies in the fact that they've never believed in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then, when you lack self-belief, who will believe in you? Remember, that popular scripture that says, if no one believes in you and you believe in yourself, you will succeed. But if the whole world believes in you and you never believe in yourself, that's a colossal failure. So, you must believe in yourself. Very important, because what you believe determines how you behave. So the act of believing in oneself is the propeller of you taking a bold step.
But what if I believe in myself, but there are no resources for me to take that action? We have cases like that of you believing in yourself, but then you don't have the means to take the action.
Well, in regards to that, I think we are just trying to build a garden where there's no river. Let us say we are trying to build a bridge where there's no river. There's no how you will believe in yourself and resources won't be made available. Resources connote provisions. Provisions comes ahead of any vision. But provisions are always in the hidden. They are not transparent they are translucent. It's only vision that may be transparent at times. But when it comes to provision, when it comes to resources, they are always in a translucent form, hidden form. So it takes you believing in yourself for you to stop looking and begin to see. Because if you take a step, automatically you move to the next step. If you move to the next step, you have every cause to take another higher step, and it goes on like that.
Okay. Now let's break it down. In terms of business,
Okay.
we have some people who believe I can do a certain thing, but I do not have the tools to do it. And probably maybe they've been going everywhere and they've been rejected. And probably, okay, that's in one section. And also probably maybe we do have in marriages too. We have some women who want to take a bold step, probably in liberating themselves, in venturing into something because they're tired of being, a liability to a man, but they do not have the means. Or we also have some women who want to divorce their husband because of probably maybe domestic violence. But at the same time, they do not have the means to stand on their own, probably maybe because of the kids or something. And that is also taking action. That was what I meant by the second question that I asked.
All right, permit me to read this out. It doesn't matter what the matter is. What matter is that you must matter where it matters most.
It doesn't matter.
What the matter is. What really matters is that you must matter where it matters most in all aspects of life. Be it in business, be it in relationship, be it in academics, in ministry, career, mention it. What matters is that you must matter where it matters most. Because everything rises and falls on each person. You are a model of yourself. I am a model of myself. I'm not bound to follow you. You are not bound to follow me. So for things to matter, I must matter most. For instance, if I'm being bullied by someone or in a marriage, for instance, the ball is in my court. Yeah, and that is not why a decision can either make or mar destiny. By the time you take that bold step, I bet you, in no time, you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. But when you choose to accept your defeat, forget it, there's no way out. It's just like the scripture that says, arise, shine, for the light has come. If you fail to rise, nothing will shine. But the shine is there already. It's only you that fail to rise. So everyone a potential conqueror, but you must confront to conquer. That's just it.
Wow. So in that term of business, do it anyhow. Charge anyhow. Just take that action. And in the terms of the marriage, just do it. And results will come. Like you said, provision comes before vision. Wow. And that is something for everyone in the business line or in the marriage line who are having difficulties in taking that step, stepping forward. You've heard it. If you really believe in yourself, you will take that step and you will believe the provision is already there. Wow, that is really something. Thank you so much. But let's go on a break before we answer before I give him the other questions that I have. All right, then don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yeah, what's up? My name is DJ YK Mule, or DJ, the street DJ. Keep watching View Radio TV and listening to View Radio. You can watch and listen. Make sure that you watch View Radio because you could view the radio, you could hear the radio.
I'm on to View Radio and View TV, so keep watching and keep listening.
Keep watching and listening to View Radio.
Keep listening and keep tracking, keep following, keep stalking the radio. Keep watching View Radio.
Keep watching View Radio.
back, lovely audience. Welcome back to Follow Uno Road. And our practical practitioner is still on board. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
So, for the fourth question, I would like to ask, what are the killers of action?
Well, there are two numerals to be mentioned, but I would love to highlight four major killers of action. First one is procrastination.
Mm.
The second one is eating too much.
Wow.
The
I never
third,
thought about that.
the third one is sleeping too much.
Oh, eating too much.
Procrastination, eating too much, sleeping
Eating
too
too
much,
much.
and then the fourth one, due to advancement in technology, if not, I would have loved to mention watching or wasting too much time on television or social media.
Mm.
All these four basic and major killers of action.
Mm.
If you must start, get started, you need to get rid of these four aforementioned, because nothing kill action like procrastination.
Mm.
And they hit it too much, becoming a glutton. That's the pointer to the fact that someone has a weakness in that regard, and that's it makes such a person a weakling. Same applies to sleeping too much. Yeah, because the same 24 hours applies to the poor and to the rich. It applies to the people who are actionful and who are actionless. The same 24 hours. So life is full of choices, and whatever one chooses determines what he or she will get. And the grand finale, dwelling too much on social media is also a killer of action.
Mm. In all this, I can pick people who do not have self control of their habits, of their time. They can't control themselves in doing something. Wow. And the most important one that I want to pick out of it is procrastination. And I think a lot of people are actually guilty of this. When they're like to do something now, be like, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. And before you know it, you've achieved nothing for the day. Wow, that's really, really, really something that I myself I need to, digest and take home. Now you've heard a whole lot of things about action, and I believe we all have been able to get one or two things to inspire us. And like he said, if you have no one to inspire you, you will aspire. And the first one is believe in yourself. The second one is it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. What matters? Sorry, please come again in that. It doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
What the matter is.
Yeah.
What
What
matters
matter
is
that you
you
must
matter where it
it.
matters the most. Abi?
Yeah.
What matters is you must matter where it matters the most. And this is one thing that I have plugged into my brain right now, because this is eye opening for someone who is, who has, I would like to say it, for someone who knows their worth or who is trying to build themselves. If you know you have something you want to achieve, a purpose, you must understand that the first person is you. The most important person is you. And we'll be coming to the end of the show today. But before we go, I would like to tell, or I would like you to tell the audience, for people who have fear, I believe taking action is one thing that they won't be able to process. And I think fear comes in different forms.
Okay.
Financial incapacity, some inferiority complex, and some in so many ways. What advice do you have for people like that?
Good question. Foremostly, I would love to say that fear does not exist. And that's just the honest truth. Someone said, and I quote, that fear means false evidence appearing real, which means in the actual sense of it, there's nothing called fear. But when it comes to inferiority complex, I quite agree with you. And that's the reason why everyone needs to work on himself. Because action is crucial for progress and success in all ramifications. For instance, if you are concentrating on fear, it's an indication that you don't even believe in yourself. I don't consider such people to be a human being. I consider them to be robots because the actual sense of it, like AI now, even robots are being exploited. They are most human beings. So are you telling me that that robots are fearful? Of the truth, they are not. So fear does not exist. And at this junction, permit me to say this: don't give any excuse, because that is the cause of failure for 98% of people in the world. Don't give any excuse, because that is the cause of failure for the 98% of the people in the whole world at large.
Giving
Yeah.
excuses.
And thinking will not overcome fear, but action. Immediately you take a prompt action, fear will disappear. Fear does not exist. You can only find fear in the dictionary of people that do not believe in themselves. And that is where inferiority complex sets in. Without any doubt, small step leads to big accomplishment in everything. Take that step, you will step up.
Wow, thank you so much. You've heard it. Take that step, you will step up. And please remember not to procrastinate, not to eat too much, not to sleep too much, and not to waste your time on social media. All these things are things that kills. And as we know, you need to take the action. Now, thank you so much for listening to today's program. And until next week when we come your way again, I am Jumoke Ogunsuada. I'm my co-host.
Practical Practitioner Oluwatoyin Adesuji.
And please do not forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. On Facebook, it is at View Radio Media. On TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, it is at View Radio. Bye. And do not forget, take action.